Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nerd here once again, and in today's video I'm going to be doing my review for the 5th episode of Doctor Who Flux, aka Doctor Who Series 13, and that episode is Survivors of the Flux, that aired only like a couple of hours ago, and it was a very interesting episode once again, continuing the ongoing narrative of this episode as it is all one big story. So yeah, we've certainly got a lot to talk about this episode, because, well, yeah, it's the penultimate episode, it's the episode before the finale, it's setting up some big things to get us all to watch next week, and, well, I can't lie, in my opinion, it felt like a step down. I really enjoyed the first 4 episodes a lot. There was so much going on, and I enjoyed it. You know, I've enjoyed the format of multiple perspectives, but I just felt like with this episode, it went a little bit too far with that format, where, for example, scenes with the Doctor that I was mostly interested in, I didn't see a lot of it, which did kind of feel like a little bit of a downer to me, to be honest. You know, I did want to see more of the Doctor interacting with Tecteun. That was nice to see the character of Tecteun come back, but yeah, we didn't see a lot of that perspective, which annoyed me. I was, however, intrigued about the 1900 stuff, though, with Yaz, Dan, and Professor Jericho, which I thought made a pretty awesome trio. And yeah, I did enjoy them going through to the Liverpool tunnels and the whole dynamic there of them evading the Grand Serpent agents that I thought was pretty cool. But yeah, again, that kind of left me a little bit of just wanting to know more, because a lot of the plot of this episode was to set up stuff for the finale, and again, setting up more stuff when you've got 1 episode left is just a little bit crazy when you haven't answered a lot already. And I am happy that we know what the division is now. That's been a question that's loomed since Series 12. I'm glad that's been answered now, but the questions for the Flux, or the Flux series, we do know what the Flux is itself, but for everything else that's going on with the Grand Serpent, you know, does he have ties to the division as well? And this all-out war between the Sontarans, Daleks, and Cybermen next time, how's all that going to work? I just generally do not know. And then the whole mystery with Swarm and Azir, we don't even know roughly who they are. We know they're part of a species known as the Ravagers, but apart from that, what else are they? Like, why were they originally hunted by the division? And obviously, with the Doctor's past going to hopefully be revealed next week, how are they going to shoehorn all of that into a 60+ minute episode? It doesn't really work out too well, and it does give me a lot of worries. But I am going to say, though, I did enjoy the segments with the Grand Serpent basically helping form UNIT, that I thought was really awesome, and seeing him appear through various moments in UNIT's history. That, again, was pretty cool. And obviously the voice cameo for Lethbridge Stewart, the Brigadier, as known to many fans, and it was just really nice to hear that voice again. And yeah, I was so happy to hear that, and I thought that was a nice touch and reference, alongside some other stuff regarding UNIT from Classic Who I thought was a nice touch. And then we had Jenna Redgrave come back to play Kate Stewart. That, again, she owned the scene she was in. I love the character of Kate Stewart, and I'm just so happy to see her back. And obviously she's got a bigger role in the upcoming episode. I can't wait to see that one as well. And obviously a mention to Osgood, who is played by Ingrid Oliver, and I hope that she herself makes an appearance next week. Only time will tell with that one, though. But anyway, getting on track with the review of this episode. So yeah, I did enjoy the segments with the Grand Serpent, and I am very intrigued by this villain. I want to know more about him. He does kind of give me vibes similar to the Master, but obviously they're not the same character, so I would like to see that be explored a little bit more. And yeah, you never know, maybe once this era's over, Big Finish can pick him up for stories. I would love that. But yeah, in terms of other stuff for the episode though, the scenes with Carvanista were intriguing to start off with, and then obviously, you know, kind of connecting him and Belle together was nice, but I just wish we got a little bit more interaction between them two as well, as it just feels like, yeah, we haven't really seen a lot of their perspectives for a little while. And then obviously with Vinda just appearing in the episode to get merged with the passenger was a little bit disappointing. I wish we saw a little bit more of Vinda, as that's still a character I haven't connected with yet. And Chris Chibnall did previously state that this is going to be a character that you're going to grow to love, but he will break your heart. So again, this could be just Chris Chibnall getting it wrong or something with how people will feel about him, but I don't know. Maybe he could do something heroic in the finale where he dies or something. We don't know, but yeah, there's still a lot of questions to be answered, and episode 5, in my eyes anyway, and me personally, I feel like it's just added, and while only answering a few questions or a couple questions, we still have a lot to get through in a 60 plus minute special, or a 60 plus minute finale, and then we got 3 specials, but as far as we're aware, they're pretty much standalone from what Flux is about. So yeah, I guess only time will tell. So in terms of this episode, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10, just because, yeah, I did enjoy a few segments in this episode, like again the Grand Serpent. I'm so intrigued in this character, this villain, and it was very nice to see the origins of Unit and how Unit were basically dissolved, but Kate Stewart coming back was amazing, and I'm so glad that there's a future for this character, as she is one of my favourite characters in the modern iteration of the show. But yeah, in terms of everything else, like, I did enjoy the stuff with the Doctor, but I wish we got some more answers instead of setting up more questions. I wish we at least got a reveal of some of the missions that the Doctor got involved with the Division originally, or maybe like a flashback to the formation of the Division, but instead we've got to wait till next week. So yeah, hopefully we get a solid resolution, and as well, I feel like the perspective switches were a little bit too common in this episode compared to the other ones, as I know there's a lot to go through, but I feel like it was a little bit immersion breaking, I guess, whilst watching the episode, because it was like, okay, I'm invested in this, oh no, we're moving to this, and yeah, it kind of got me going all over the place. But yeah, my final score is a 6 out of 10. So yeah, hopefully the finale delivers. I am a little bit worried about it now though, because there's a lot to go through, but hopefully things do pay off in this final episode. But with that being said, thank you very much for all the support. If you are new around here, be sure to subscribe for more nerdy content, as we are on the road to 3,000 subscribers, which I would love to reach by the end of April next year. But with that being said, thank you very much for all the support, and goodbye for now.